Facebook's going good. When you get here, say hey. And YouTube, you guys are already there. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon. Guess it depends where you're at. Hey, Tony. Vicky's here. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, Kathy. Mimi, how are you? Happy Friday. I'm ready for the weekend. How about you guys? It's gotten kind of cold around here, though. I don't know what the weekend's supposed to be like. Haven't looked at the weather yet. Mimi says, yay for Friday. What a week. It's been one here, too. My assistant has got some fun health things going on, so we're kind of limping along, but that's okay. We got each other. Jan and Joyce are here. We're gonna get Card Club gone. Card Club for cool people. You'll get email access pretty soon. We've got only one of the 2 videos on the classroom page, so we're working on the second video, and then we'll send out email access for all you Card Club people. I'm looking forward to wrapping up this week myself. What a week for me too. Let's see, and then no internet when I went to go live today. It was working fine all morning, and then no internet. So I'm definitely looking forward to a weekend too. Happy Friday, everybody. This is the fun part of my week. I get to hang out with you guys. We're going to wrap up our shortcut card sketch series for the spring catalog, and what did we do? November, January online exclusives. You guys hear me okay? Let's see. Yeah, you guys are responding to me being a little late. That's good. I'm glad I could let you know. It's really cool with these scheduled ones where the chat can pop up even before I get started, which is really great for situations like that, letting you guys know what's going on. Let's see here. Mary's here. Vicky says, oh, Vicky and Tony are talking. Let's see. I was beginning to think it was me because the weather here in Michigan, it's snowing and the wind is blowing. Yeah, it's pretty cold here. The snow is like just these icy little sprinkles that are coming down. I took the dog around the block before I started because the yard is so muddy, and he just got a bath yesterday. I want his bath to last a little bit longer. And I was walking, and this little like icy sprinkles were coming down on us, landing on his black coat. Feels a little like winter, but I'm confident that spring is here. So that's all I'm saying about that. Jan says, happy Friday, everyone. Jan and Joyce are right here with me, you guys. We're working hard. After I get done with this, we're gonna crank out Card Club, and that'll be fun. Let's see here. Create with MJ says, yay, catching you live. So excited to get inspired. Well, I've got the recap of our shortcut card sketch series for you right here. 2 cards. We're making 2 cards today. And then I've got a prize for you today. So please get your name in on the wheel for the drawing. We're giving away 2 prizes again today. Let's see here. Jessica says, happy Friday from cold, windy, snowy Sweden. Sounds like cold, windy, snowy Chicagoland area, too. Seems like it's going around. Stay warm, friends. Let's see here. Beth is here. Hey, Beth. Amy says, your Card Club is the best. I absolutely love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling everybody that. Did you guys hear that? Card Club for cool people is the best. Amy says so, and I agree. Jan agrees too. I think Jan and Joyce are our biggest Card Club fans, and they make it all. They help me pull it all off. Who's here? Wendy's here. Hey, Wendy. Corrine shared. Thank you, Corrine. When you guys share, that's how I find new friends. I really appreciate that. It's also the best compliment that you can pay me. Jen's here. Hey, Jen. All right. So, oh, is that Kathy? Kathy, are you on both platforms again? Hey, Kathy. Yeah, back to winter. It feels like it today. Oh, my icy little sprinkles just turned into snowflakes. I have a window this way, and all of a sudden, kind of fluffy white ones are swirling around. That's all right. No, I'm confident this is still spring. This is just a glitch in the matrix. Tony said, did I miss Wednesday workshop? No, Tony, we're just taken a break, I hope, with Whimsy Workshop. I don't know if you follow Angie Judah. She's the other half of the Whimsy Workshop. But she's riding the struggle bus. And I have to be honest, I'm riding the struggle bus too, so I couldn't carry it. We're going to take January, February, March off. And then hopefully we'll pick it back up in April, because it's one of the best things I feel like I've ever collaborated on. I really love our Whimsy Workshop. So I'm hoping that it comes back in April. But I'll let you guys know. Right now, we're doing a fun little program for Product of the Month. I'm collaborating with some other friends, and we do a Product of the Month tutorial. So when you purchase $75 or more and add that Product of the Month, we've got a tutorial for that one going on. But I do hope that Whimsy Workshop comes back. I haven't had a chance to really talk to Angie. She's been a little difficult to get a hold of. So hopefully that's coming back, though. Like I said, it's one of my favorite things. And if she's not willing or ready to come back to it in April, then we'll readdress it. I don't want to let it go, though. I'll let you know that much. All right. Beth said, yes, share. Yes, you guys, please share the video. And just before we get started, if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscription button and then turn on your notifications. And on Facebook, if you're not following the page and you don't have your notifications set up, could you give a follow, like the page? That's very interesting how many people follow the page versus how many like the page. You guys are both liking the page and following the page. So can you do that if you're on Facebook? It really does help us out. It's the only information that really registers with the robots that determine the algorithm that determine whether I succeed or not on these social media platforms. So it really does help us. I love the Product of the Month, right? I'm having so much fun with these Product of the Month. They're just a little something. I kind of wish that Stampin' Up! Had surprised us all with multiple products of the month in January and February, kind of to give us some choices like we used to have with Celebration. But besides that one thing, I had hoped for a surprise that didn't quite happen to mimic Celebration, because I would have placed multiple $75 orders to have multiple choices. Do you know what I mean? Which I think would have been brilliant if Stampin' Up! Did that. That would have eased the pain of the Celebration, or the lack thereof. But otherwise, that's my only complaint, is I'd like to have multiple choice products of the month for January and February to kind of cushion the no Celebration blow. All right, so we should get started. Let me show you what our prize is today, because we are doing 2 of the same prize. You got to enter your name and email address on the wheel. We'll spin it at the end, and we're going to do 2 winners. All right, so let me slide this aside for a minute. Our prize today, this is one of the cards from our Card Club for Cool People. This is one of our this is actually one of the cards that we made. So give you an idea, this was our February Card Club for Cool People. This is one we're packing and mailing today. And I'm giving away one of the handmade cards made by my own 2 hands, and then a full package of iridescent pearl basic jewels. I love these with the Easter Joy Designer Series paper. It really is nice with the pearl finish on that paper. Those iridescent pearls are a whole lot of fun. And then I'm also giving away with this prize wheel the Pack Your Bags twine, another amazing embellishment for coordinating with all kinds of different product that you probably have in your stash right now. All right, so 1 card, 1 pack of embellishments, 1 set of Pack Your Bags twine times 2 winners. So we've got 2 prizes here, and we'll spin the wheel twice at the end. So stay tuned. We're going to do that giveaway after we do our cards, or those giveaways after we do our cards. Oh, look at this. I love this Easter basket bundle. We're going to use that one first. The bunny can have the carrot like we're going to do today. This is one of our cards today. Or the tulip, or the egg fits right up there. It's just so cute. I love that. And then the dies with this set were fantastic. Don't get me started. All right, that's our that's our prizes. I'll probably mention it again a time or two for joiners, but we're gonna give both of those away at the end of the presentation. All right, so a quick recap of our series. So we started our series, we've got shortcut card sketch number 24, 25, and 26, but I released them in reverse order because shortcut card sketch number 26, I made a Valentine. So I wanted to do that one for you right away. So this was card number 1 in our series and shortcut card sketch number 26. If you don't have the shortcut card sketch number 26, buzz over to kitchentablestamper.com and grab this resource for free. It's a PDF that you can download to your device. You can save it there or you can print it out. And then when we print them out here, we laminate them and then put them in a binder. You could also pop them into a page protector, a simple lightweight page protector like this, and then put these into a binder. And I get these little lightweight ones on Amazon. So either way, whether you laminate them or you pop them into a binder or you keep them on your device, they're absolutely free. When you use the shortcut card sketches and share on social media, we're hoping to see that some of you guys within the sound of my voice will take these sketches, make some cards and share them and then tag us. And when you tag us, you'll tag us with KTS, SCCS, and then whatever number sketch you used. So if you use 26, KTTSS, KTS, SCCS, and then 26. And we'll be looking for those tags on social media. All right. So that's shortcut card sketch number 26. And then the second card we did with it was this, wishing you good things. So that's card number 2 in our series. And you can just grab that sketch afterwards. Now, then last week we did shortcut card sketch number 25. That's our challenge this week in the Craft Social. If you are not a member of the Craft Social, why not? Like, we're the coolest crafters on the internet. So come and join us in the Craft Social. And the challenge this week, we do a challenge on Thursday, and then you have until the following Tuesday to participate to be considered for prize patrol. And we're doing shortcut card sketch number 25 in our challenge. You can grab that from the website, absolutely free. And then last week we did this. This was card number 3 in the series, shortcut card sketch number 25. And this was card number 4 in the series. And that's also shortcut card sketch number 25. So much fun, don't you think? We've had a lot of fun already. Now today we're going to do shortcut card sketch number 24. And that will be available for you to get from the blog in just a little bit. I haven't published the blog yet, but this is already ready. So I'll hit the publish on this and you should be able to pick it up on the blog. It will also be our challenge in the Craft Social next week. All right. So you can get a little head start with your fun with shortcut card sketch number 24 while we're all in on these snowy cold days. I think we've all pretty much agreed that we have snowy cold. And if you don't have snowy cold, keep it to yourself. We don't want to know. Anyway, today's crafting, we're going to use the Easter basket bundle and shortcut card sketch number 24 and make this one. And this is our paper sampler series. So what we did this time was we did one card with paper from the January-April catalog, and we did another version, same sketch, with paper from the online exclusive. So just some fun here. I think this one is my favorite card of the whole series. We're going to do that one second, but we will make 2 cards today featuring this sketch. Good? Everybody keeping up? How did you like the recap? Which one was your favorite card? You don't have to answer until after I do these 2 if you don't want to, but which one's your favorite card? Let's look at them all. We had, let's see, I got to change my view and make sure everybody's in the picture. You guys have to pipe up and let me know which one. All right, so would you say Valentine's, treats, bugs, product of the month, Easter basket, or Golden Friends? Which one's your favorite? This Golden Friends one I think is mine. Although I really love the whole series and hope that you do too. All right, so we're going to start with our Easter basket. Well, you guys discuss among yourselves which one's your favorite. I do have a sneak peek of all 3 designs for Card Club for Cool People March. And I have a prize wheel for you at the end. So stick around, stay with me here. Grab your stuff and craft if you like. I'm going to grab my stamp positioner and we're going to stamp that bunny. But hang on a second. I've got to get this guy in here. This is my perfect reminder to remind you that this month is a short month. It's the 20th. We only have about a little bit over a week left. So if you've thought about joining Stampin' Up, I'm going to talk to you about this while I stamp my bunny. And I'm going to tell you the stamp positioner. I've been using it for not quite a month yet, I don't think. And I'm really enjoying it. It is easy to use. I have definitely seen some of the other stamp positioners that are on the market that are very similar to ours. And what I say about that is free is better than cheap. All right. So a lot of people are talking, and I think that you should know that our stamp positioner is not our exclusive design. There are other places that you can find a very similar stamp positioner. Michael's Recollections one is almost exactly like ours. But what I have been telling my team as they share this promotion, and what the view that I've taken of it is free is better than cheap. So this month, when you join Stampin' Up, you can get the usual amazing deal of $125 worth of Stampin' Up product, including the March online exclusive pre-order. So stuff you can't get as a customer. You can order it up for $125 worth for just $99 and no shipping. So the starter kit is always a great deal. And if you do that during the month of February here, you will get, I think it goes actually till like March 2nd or 3rd, but you will get your product of your choice plus the stamp positioner absolutely for free. So it is kind of a nice time to join. It's a great little bonus, and Stampin' Up is throwing it in for free just because. See, great image, easy to use, very good if you have any sort of dexterity or mobility issues. You've got arthritis or you've got dexterity issues in your hands. Very, very good. The magnets could be a little bit stronger. And like I said, there are products that are similar to it made by other brands, but why not get it right now for free? $99, $126 a product, and the stamp positioner on top of it. If you want to join, go over to marisalvarez.stampinup.net and click join. And if you need me to, I don't know, convince you some more, you got any questions, you want to talk about it, reach out. You guys my phone number is all over the place. You can call, you can text, you can email me, marisa@kitchentablestamper.com. I'd love to talk to you about it. It's just a great product. It really is, and it's free when you join. And you get a great discount on the other products anyway. So think about it, and if I can answer any questions for you, we'd love to have you join us on our Kitchenettes team. We've really kicked it up into gear in the last, maybe a year. And we're doing so many fun things, you guys. We're mystery stamping every month. We're swapping with every new catalog release, and then sometimes just for fun, we're swapping with my uplines team and just doing really good stuff. We're going to On Stage. We got a Verbo together, and we're really looking forward to it. It is really fun to be a kitchenette. So for whatever reason, if you're looking to get a discount, maybe start a little business, maybe you just want some fun folks to craft with and do some stuff with. We want to swap cards, we want a reason to stamp, and some people to share it with. We'd love to have you. So yeah, now's a good time to join. All right, so my ears are pretty in pink. My carrot is pumpkin pie. I'm going to do the leaves with the Shy Shamrock. And there it is. I'm going to do a little bit of shadow right at the base. That's it. That's the coloring for this card. I'm going to die cut that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do here? All right, let me show you this. This is our bundle, the Easter basket bundle. I love this bundle. You guys, the dies are worth their weight in gold. They're really so much fun. And the art, really adorable. Bundle them together, save 10%. And now watch this. Are you guys ready for this? Hey, Jan, will you die cut these for me?
Penny's asking when will that be available, the position?
They're not. Stampin' Up is kind of keeping that to themselves right now. They've told us that it'll be available for customers and demonstrators again at a future date is pretty much what we've gotten so far. So, yeah, at this point you can't buy it. You can buy a $99 starter kit and get $125 worth of your choice of product and the Stampin' Positioner, but you can't buy it yet. I couldn't even really begin to speculate, but I wonder if with the next catalog, maybe. I hope, but that isn't until May. So right now, it's for demonstrators. It was for demonstrators. Now it's just for new demonstrators until Stampin' Up tells us otherwise. All right, so I'm going to put a little greeting on this tag. And these are not Easter baskets. So let me show you where I got them really quick. My tag is from Notes and Totes. It's a cutie little. And this die set, you don't have to be bundled with the stamp set, by the way. This one really stands nicely by itself, does a little tote bag. But I'm using the tag from there. And then my greeting is hello from More Than Autumn. Any little greeting you want to put on that tag will do. But I like to show you where I got the things that I'm using. Let me get my Memento back in here. I'm going to use Memento ink and stamp on the greeting here. All right, so we've got our stamping done. Now, the next thing I want to show you is our lovely stripes embossing folder. I featured this one in Card Club, and it threw me for a loop a little bit because it's aggressive. It's beautiful, but it's aggressive. So get our card sketch back in here, and we're going to get our card base. So the first, thank you, the first level A in our sketch is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I did this balmy blue, but I want to show you. This is my balmy blue card front, and this lovely stripes folder definitely takes its toll on the paper. So what I learned in using this one is that before you emboss any panel, but especially a card front, you want to take your little mister. I love this because it's a fine mist. You're not going to soak the paper. Just give it a couple of spritz and then put it in the folder and crank it through. And we got much, much better results after we spritzed them all. So if you got the packet, you got your card front embossed for you. And we did them and got some cracking, even some tearing. But when we spritzed yours, they were much better. Still delicate though. So then what we decided to do after that, because I knew I was going to feature it in Card Club, we decided to move to panels. So if you're going to order the lovely stripes and use it, once I switched from embossing the whole card front to doing panels, much better results. These had you can see no stress, no cracking. I just spritzed the panel, put the panel through, and so that's the way to use it. I love the lovely stripes, but I wanted to warn you in my experience with the product, spritz it no matter what, but if you do smaller panels, spritz them, you'll have good results. And it's a beautiful folder. It's a great design. All right, so then the next one is our Designer Series paper B and C. And I have the Easter Joy Designer Series paper. Let's see here. My B panel, because, you know, sketches are a place to start. Crafty girls do what they want, though, is 2x4. And the sketch calls for 1x4. My C panel is 1 1/4 by 4. It calls for 2 1/2 by 4. So you can see I just flip-flopped them, and it's okay. That's the whole point. The sketch is to get you started, to get you crafting, to ease the crafter's block, to give you a destination, but it's not rigid. You really need to make of it whatever, wherever the craftiness takes you, you follow. But this is a place to get started. So I'm going to flip-flop mine and change up my measurements just a little bit. I'm also going to be generous with the liquid glue, but I'm not going to put big blobs of it. I'm going to use skinny little, like, spread it around with the nozzle of the glue so that when it goes on this textured paper, it really has a lot to grab. All right, and then I'm going to just overlap them slightly and a little high of center. Love this paper. I do really, I've enjoyed working with this paper. Something you should know about it, you do if you've got the paper sampler. It's pearlized on one side. And let's see, there it is. The camera caught the light, I think. And then even metallic. So you can see the Shy Shamrock foil. And then the other side is very matte. And it's thick designer series paper. The patterns are great, but a little extra glue to stick it down to that light or to that textured surface. All right, then D is any shape of your choice and with the sentiment. So I'm going to make up D of a few different pieces. So let's get this one out of here. This is Pretty in Pink. This is Shy Shamrock, and those were both cut using the Easter basket. Thank you. The Easter basket dies. And these are some of the pieces. Like I said, they're worth their weight in gold. The little scallop fits on the basket, but you don't have to use it that way. It's nice to have a scallop you can tuck, or you can put on any place in a card. And then the grass. Grass dye is the best. We're going into spring and summer. There's a new barbecue master set that the grass is going to work great with. So yeah, definitely a die set that had a lot of extra value. I'm going to glue that plus a 2 1/4 inch circle to my card front here. And it's going to go a little bit high. And then the sky. Now, in our paper sampler, you got the bubble bath ribbon. I'm going to get my little sentiment because that's the other part of D on our sketch, but I'm going to thread a little bubble bath ribbon through there first. All right, so add our grass and grab the ribbon. I am really loving this little skinny ribbon. I hope that we get some more of these skinnies. I need a floss threader, and we're going to loop the ribbon through the threader, back to front. Don't let go of it. Hold on to it. Back to front, hold on to the ribbon, and the threader will pull it right through. So nice and easy as long as you hold on to it. And then the next thing I like to do is grab my dimensionals, and I'm going to stick the tag down before I tie it. And the reason for that is because it gives you something to like resist against. It gives you something to hold on to. Instead of trying to tie a bow with the tag flopping around in the air, you can just add a dimensional, pop it down where you want it to live, and then you've got a nice easy bow. See, I can hold my card and then make Actually, I want to hold it this way, though, because I want to loop, swoop, tuck, and pull so that my tails are down. All right, so see. And then I'll just loop, swoop, tuck, and pull. And now I've got the perfectest little bow.
Jan watches that.
Yep, loop, swoop, tuck, and pull, right? I got a little twist in here somewhere. Usually, okay, see, here's the thing. You can't twist, though. When you loop, there's no twist. You just fold. When you swoop, you go over the top always. When you tuck, that's where I got my twist last time. No twist. Grab the ribbon flat, pull. Okay, see, there we go. When there's no twist, make a loop, swoop, tuck, and pull. Perfect bow every time, right? Ears are up, tails are down. Now, to finesse it, hold the center and then pull the tails, and you get the perfect bow every time. And then with it adhered to the card already, you've got something to hold down and hold on to, so it doesn't go, you don't get involuntary twists like you would if the tag was just twirling and twirling. All right, now let's go and trim off the excess and trim this tail. Keep it on the spool because then it kind of keeps your ribbon waste to a minimum. There's our hello. Let's bring our little guy back in here now. One quick little trick. This is the white fluffy trim. And Card Club, you got a bunch of this and a bunch of fun suggestions how to use it. There's 3 yards or 3 1/3 yards in your packet. So take a look at the alternatives for Card Club because Jan had, I don't know, what, five other ways to use it. Jan used it as a ball of yarn with the kittens, as a rug, as fluffy wool on the Woolly Friends sheep, as a cloud. So there is all kinds of fun ways to use this. It makes kind of a bulky bow and it likes to curl. So it's definitely a unique product, but you're going to use it for bunny tails in Card Club, and then you're going to look at those alternative pictures and just really study how Jan used it because she gave lots of really great ideas for this product. Card Club is so much more than just making a half a dozen cards every month. You know, Card Club is really a place to learn technique and skill. We have an exclusive sketch every month. So we're up to, 26 exclusive sketches now. It's so much more than just 6 cards. So just make sure, Card Club people, that you take advantage of that and look at those alternatives, even if you're using the Easter Joy or the Easter basket bundle. All right, so all I did here was I made a little D shape or like a thumb notch cut out from the edge of my ribbon. This is the way I found that this is easiest. So just cut that right out and then grab your glue dots and you want to put this glue dot behind, so on the not fluffy side, on the little D. One side's flat, one side's rounded, like a backward D. Put it on the rounded. Pull that off, and then you're going to put that rounded edge on your stamped bunny tail. So just pop it right in there so that you can still see the line, the outline, and burnish it down. And once you've got it good and tight, then you can just grab your scissors, nice sharp scissors, slide the blade under, and then cut off the excess. Give the little bunny butt a haircut. And then anything that, needs a little trim over here, a little trim over there. And then you can take that and push it over. And now Bunny's got a fluffy tail. And the Woolly can have a fluffy head. And Santa can have fluffy trim on his coat. And you can put it on the edge of the rooftops in your winter cards. Take your cloud dies, cover them with the front side with the sheets, the adhesive sheets, and then you can stick down rows of it to make fluffy clouds, right? There's a lot you can do with that product. It's still on the clearance rack, so you can go to marisa.alvarez.stampinup.net and grab some if you want to have some in your stash, and it is on sale. I think it's less than $6 a roll. And then while you're there, don't forget to check out the product of the month. I think every product of the month, December, January, and February, is still available right now. So, and check out the last chance list, because we got a last chance list refresh this month too. So you can get some great values on that last chance. Combine that up with free shipping. Today's the last day for free shipping. The last chance list discounts, and when you get to $75, the $5 product of the month, you can really get a lot for your money right now. You can get a lot for your money when you join. You can get a lot for your money when you place an order. Free shipping is orders of $75 anyway, so you'll be at that product of the month threshold, and you can add the product of the month on any one of them. If you didn't get December and you didn't get January, and you didn't get February, you can choose any in-stock products of the month for $5. So it's a good time to get some things. And with the new March online exclusive pre-order, joining it's a great time to join and get a lot for your money too. And you can get stuff that's not released yet to the public. All right, so we've got our bunny on there with some dimensionals. I'm gonna finesse my bow a little bit. It's a little big compared to the other one. I'll give it a little trim. And then we'll embellish with our sparkly dots. And that is card number 1, Wet the Shortcut Card Sketch, number 24. This is, what are these called? Sparkle Dot Essentials. Love how flat these are. If you did our paper sampler, you got a whole pack. And I'm going to stick with my pink on pink. I've got pretty in pink. And just add a little sparkle. Ooh. Okay. They're super flat, but they're a little wily too. Let me get this guy on the edge of there. There we go. See? There it is. I love it. This is fun. This has been a really fun series. I want to check in on your comments, and then we'll start our second version of Shortcut Card Sketch number 24. What do you guys think? Have you enjoyed this series, and have you gone and gotten the Shortcut Card Sketches? You can get the Shortcut Card Sketches at kitchentablestamper.com. What you will do is use the right-hand sidebar, the categories menu. There's a categories drop down, and then in those categories, you'll see Shortcut Card Sketch number 1, Shortcut Card Sketch number 2, pick which card sketch you want to check out, click it, and it'll populate the blog, all the ideas that I've done with that sketch. So you can scroll through and see the ideas that I've done with that sketch. And then to get the sketch, just click on any one of those blog posts, and then scroll down in the blog post. Underneath the embedded video, there's a little button that says Shortcut Card Sketch number whatever. Click that button and you'll get a PDF download. If you want all the Shortcut Card Sketches in one place, we offer the compiled PDF. It's $4.99, and it gives you all of them. You don't have to find them. You can get them all together. And then there's also a cover page. So if you want to grab the $4.99, is a great way, like it's kind of like a buy me a cup of coffee. It's kind of like a tip or a Patreon. It's a great way to support the blog. And we'll give you the printable cover for your binder. So when you print them out, you got a place to store them all nice and cute. All right. So check that out too. Those are the 2 ways to get them. The sketches are free if you want to collect them and curate your own collection. That's okay. If you want to have them all handy dandy and ready to print and store, check out our products. All right, so that is that. Because I see that our numbers are coming up on viewers, let me remind you that we've got a giveaway before we start the next card. I am giving away the cute little Easter's on its way. This is one of our Card Club for Cool People cards. This was our February Card Club. And I'm also going to give away a full brand new pack of Pack Your Bags twine. So 3 colors. I don't know how many yards total. Let me tell you, 5 yards each, right? So 15 yards in the 3 colors and iridescent pearl basic jewels. I'm also gonna, why not? I'm gonna throw this one in there too. So it'll be 2 cards and 2 embellishments times 2 winners. All right, so stick around. We've got one more card to do, and then we'll do our prize wheel. The link is in the description, so just follow the link, add your name and email, and you'll be added to our prize wheel. All right, let me get our next card. So shortcut card sketch number 24. This one's a little bit closer to the measurements and the sketch. I didn't take as much liberty with it, but this is my favorite card in the series. I hope you guys have let me know what your favorite card in the series was. I'll recap them again while we're waiting for everybody to get their prize wheel and for Anne to close it up. Hey, Anne, are you here? Are you going to take care of our prize wheel? Did Anne pin the prize wheel in the comments yet? I don't know for sure. Anne, if you're here, pin the prize wheel in the comments too, okay? Julie says, don't know if I'm going to have time for Easter cards. I'm doing spring cards. You got a little bit wider range of target there for spring cards, Julie. I think that's a good idea. And spring is here because the snow's stopped. It's not swirling outside my window anymore. Joe says this is a great sketch. I'll keep this one. I hope that you'll keep it and use it. And if you use it, tag us, KTSSCCS24. And we want to see what you use if you share on social media. Mary says, so cute. Joe likes the bunnies. Jen says, I love all your series. Absolutely love the sketches. Awesome resources, right? It's a good place to start, especially if you're like, oh, I got a lot of bundles here. Which one am I going to use? Grab a bundle and a sketch and you can get to town. Hey, Darlene. Kathy says, adorable. Corrine says, so cute. You guys, thank you. Gorgeous card. My wee grandies would love this card for Easter. I have a bundle, so I'll need to make some. Thank you for the inspiration. Grace, it's my pleasure. I'm glad you're here. And if you break out your Easter basket bundle and make some cards, snap a picture and share on the craft social, okay? We would really love to see what you make. Julie says, beautiful bow. Those are a challenge for me. Just remember when you're tying not to let anything twist around. When you loop, you actually just fold up and over. When you swoop, always go over the top. When you tuck, keep your ribbon flat and then pull. It's a method. Jan's practicing it across the table from me in the air. Loop, swoop, tuck, and pull. Let's see. Bonnie says, coming in late, was out to lunch with a friend. Oh, I hope you had such a good time. Bonnie, be sure to get in on our prize wheel. The link to do so is in the description. And let's see. Corrine says, so glad you share these creative templates. I love to see you use them too, Corrine. So have fun stamping and then tag us so we can see what you made. Kathy says, great tip for that embossing folder. Yes, it's so beautiful. That lovely stripes embossing folder is so beautiful, you guys. But I'm telling you, just a little spritz makes a world of difference. All right, so we're going to start with some stamping for our friends like you are golden. Card Club for Cool People got the Creative Haven in January, and we did kind of a method class. So it was a fun twist on a one-sheet wonder. Actually, our wonder recipe, our one-sheet wonder number 1. And we did a cool little cut and mix technique with it that was a great method for making tons of cards quick. And so I'm circling back to that bundle, and we're going to take it into a completely different color palette. So you Card Club members know what I'm talking about. This is Shy Shamrock, and this is Timid Tiger, and I need Pretty in Pink, but I've lost it. Do you guys know where Pretty in Pink got off to? Ink, yeah, my Pretty in Pink ink. I knew I was missing one, but I couldn't remember what color. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, it didn't get put away. So it's got to be, I have a bunny bucket. Thank you. Ah, yes, it's with the bugs, of course. We're doing Pretty in Pink with our bugs next month. All right, so in just a minute, I'll give you a sneak peek of Card Club for Cool People March. All right, so I got the 3 colors, and then I've got 2 pieces of white. This is a little fishtail banner cut with the Creative Haven dies. Now, I say about the Creative Haven, you don't have to get bundled. If the art isn't for you, that's okay. I love it, but the dies are amazing. So you get these tags and then a fun little arch. You can put the hole or the slot in and turn. So these 1, 2, 3 that are not tags, this hole in the slot die can turn them into a tag with a slot top or a die top, and then some great little leaves. But then this is the art. We're using the Friends Like You as golden. All right, so I cut this one with the Creative Haven, and then I've got a scrap. I'm going to start building this greeting into multicolor. So let's do that first. Shortcut card sketch number 24. You can come back on the scene later.
Tina's asking if you're going to on stage.
Oh, Tina, yes, I am going to on stage. Who else is going to on stage? Demonstrator friends. You have to find me. Find me. I'll be the one that's me. Probably. You'll probably find me in jeans and cowboy boots and a black t-shirt. Is pretty much my uniform for on stage. But look for me. And my phone number is also on the blog. So grab it and then text me if you want to meet up with me. Yes, I will be out on stage. In fact, we're really looking forward to a little extended visit. I have a cousin that lives right in that area, and Max's best friend doesn't live too far from there. So we're gonna, and I've never been to California. It's on my bucket list. All right, so I inked the whole image in Shy Shamrock and stamped it. Now you guys get to tell me, discussion question. Do you stamp and then die cut? Or do you die cut and then stamp on the piece? Which is your method? Because I usually stamp and then die cut almost like 99.9% of the time. So lining that up on there was kind of hard for me. So let's discuss. Do you stamp and then die cut, or die cut and then stamp? All right, then the next thing we're going to do is grab the scrap. And what I like to do when I'm doing something like this to keep the paper waste down to a minimum is really cut the size that I need, because we're going to try and get just R with Pretty in Pink and Friends Like You golden with Timid Tiger. So if you cut it down to the smallest scrap that you can possibly get by, then all the overshot ink goes onto the scratch paper, not onto good white cardstock. So I'm inking just really to get that R, and I'm going to stamp that on the edge here. And if I was making a couple of these, I would cut off that R, and then I would ink it up again and try to get another R on there. So you really don't want to waste the cardstock. All right, put that aside. Let's wipe this off again. And then we're going to switch to Timid Tiger. And with the Timid Tiger, we're going to ink the rest of the words. And at this point, this one's smaller. I'm going to use the smaller piece that I have sitting over here, because the closer I get to what I'm actually trying to cut out, the less waste we have. All right, so I just went Friends Like You and golden. And we're going to make sure it's all on the paper. And see, so if I had like stamped that on a half a sheet of cardstock, I'd have a whole bunch of Timid Tiger leaves that I don't need. So that's my tip for you when you're doing like selective editing like this. Get the smallest scrap that you can actually stamp the part of the image that you need on. All right, let me flip these out of here. Now the good news is today me is really thanking yesterday me because I already cut them out. So I cut out, just fussy cut round. Oh, don't get over here, all the pieces. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's not your turn. Everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame. Get out of there. No, 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 no. No, it's not your turn either. Okay, wait. Stage left, guys. Just simmer down. And this one's got stage fright and won't come out of the envelope. There we go. All right. So all I did was just bubble cut around Friends Like You. Kept the two lines together. Bubble cut around Golden and bubble cut around R. And now these I'm going to save for another card because I will make them. And I'm just going to add these color bits on top of the base with some Stampin' Dimensionals and see how you guys are doing. Oh, goodness. I don't see any answer from Anne on the Facebook or the YouTube. Will you message her on the Facebook app real quick and ask her if she's pinned the wheel? Yeah, the prize. It is in the description. There should be no problem in the description. Do you see it in the description
Yes.
too, Jan? Okay, so it is in the description, but I'd love her to get it pinned up and be ready to close it for me after. And ask her, will you ask her if she's going to close it for me? All right, this is my little, I'm going to just cut up some halves, some minis right here. Get this guy on there. Let's see here. Jen says, such a fun way to put the words together in color, right? Isn't it? And I'm not good at markering. You know, I'm going to be maybe too honest because that's how I roll sometimes. But I never was a big fan of the Stampin' Right markers for coloring on the rubber stamps because I'm not fast enough. It isn't the product. The product is great. And the reconfigured markers were amazing. I'm really sad that Stampin' Up! Isn't going to keep making them. They have their place, but I was not good at markering the images multi-colors. But I do cut okay. I like to cut. It's good therapy, you know. That's where I get my craft therapy is fussy cutting. And so this is a really fun way to just make your image pop. And then with the dimensionals behind, gives it a real 3D effect on top of the multicolor. So just a fun little, and if you don't want to do all three colors, if you're making a bunch of them, like we did in Card Club, you might just do R in a contrasting color, and that looks really good too. So you could have two colors instead. I don't know if I have any samples of that, but we did that a lot when we were featuring this Creative Haven. All right, so there's our Friends Like You Are Golden. We built that all up. And now let's get our card sketch back in here. And some of these pieces, it's almost your turn, guys. It's almost your turn. Corinne says that she stamps and then die cuts. Me too, totally. And Kathy stamps, then die cuts. Darlene stamps, then die cuts. Jan stamps, then die cuts. Joan. See? Okay, so when you do something like that, where you have to put the stamp on to the matching die cut, do you get a little nervous? Oh, yeah, totally. Hey, Penny. Penny says stamped and cut out with some Post-it note stickies to hold the die, right? No sense in after you've stamped it or stamped and colored it having something go wrong. I use all kinds of washi tape that I have left over, but I also love the mint tape. I need to get some more of that soon. Jen says such a fun way to put the words together. Oh, I read that one. Marilyn says, love these colors. Aren't they pretty? This Shy Shamrock always reminds me of Lime Lifesavers, which just makes me happy. All right, and let's see, how are we doing on the YouTube? Catch some comments there. Use Stampin' Right markers for addressing the envelopes and packages. Love the match and match my projects with this. That is brilliant. That's brilliant, Christina. when you hand address an envelope, and the new right tips on those Stampin' Right markers are really nice. Tipa says, I love the 2024-2026 in colors so much. It's going to be devastating when they retire in a couple of months. It's been my most favorite palette in the past several years. I agree with you. I'm going to, especially Pretty in Pink. I think that one was my favorite one. It's the one that I seem to be using the most. But yeah, it's not going to be a fun retirement. I don't know. They've been one of my favorite palettes too. I like that they all work together so nicely as a palette. All right, so our shortcut card sketch number 24, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I've got Bubble Bath. And then because crafty girls do what they want, I'm going to add what I call the A1/2 layer. I've got a piece here and I've already embossed it. And I'm going to tell the story one last time. But this is with the dashing details, I think. It's embossing folder. It's a retired one. And then this sample, Dashing Designs. This was done with the 3D Basics. So one of the 3 and the 3D Basics. That's also a retired one. And then this one was done with the current. This is actually the one that we're going to use in Card Club. I keep talking about Card Club March. And I am going to show a sneak peek, but that's the one we're going to use in Card Club March. And that one's Pretty Details, maybe? Hold on a second. I am so bad with the names of products lately. It is called, not Lovely Stripes, that's the one we used on the other. It was an online exclusive, but was it March online? Pretty something, right? Pretty. My embossing folder, the one that I'm using in March with the Card Club, Pretty Details. Pretty Details? Pretty Pattern? Is that what it is? Hold on, was it a March one? Or it wasn't March one, was it? No, Ladybug Picnic was March. I can't remember the name of it, and I can't find it in my... Jan's gonna look it up because I was looking at my flyers, but this one is also the one that I'm using in Card Club next month. It's got very subtle. So I'm gonna glue this one to there. Pretty pattern. That's what we think it is. Pretty pattern. We'll
believe me.
We'll tell the final answer in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and glue A1/2 to A, and this one is 4 by 5 1/4. So I was going through beautiful pattern. Final answer, beautiful pattern. You can add that one onto Card Club if you want to, because I'll show you how we're using that in just a minute. So I was going through my Bubble Bath because I'm designing the card, and I knew I was going to use Bubble Bath, and I had 2 cards that were in there, and the whole card front was embossed, one with the 3D Basics and one with the Dashi. And normally what I would do with those is, I had auditioned them for something and they didn't work. I had tried and then picked a different folder. And what I used to do is I just cut off the front if it was embossed completely, keep the back panel, and throw away the embossed piece. But I'm not doing it anymore. It was absurd. I don't know what got into me. Not doing it anymore. So I just used them, one different one on each card. And what a better way to use beautiful, high quality Stampin' Up! Cardstock, right? I threw it away because I was like, well, what if they didn't have the folder? And I showed it in a video, and then they wanted the folder. And what I've decided is that I'm going to change my mind to, what if they did order the folder? What if they do have it in their collection? This is your reminder to use it again. This is your inspiration to use it again, to pull it out and enjoy it. This Dashing, this is a gorgeous folder. I mean, just gorgeous. So that's the new mode of operation around here. Excuse me. One of them is current, so if you needed to get an embossing folder, you can still get the beautiful pattern or add it onto Card Club. But I'm using my stuff. Deepa says, fun to see the different folders, right? Let's see here. And Beth says, I have to jump off. Very pretty cards. Thank you, Beth. Let's see here. Tina stamps first too. Let's see here. Amy says, I do both. It depends on about 85% stamp first. And yeah, that's just my, I stamp first. It's easier for me to line the die up than it is for me to aim and hit it with the stamp. I want to make sure I give you the right measurements here. They'll be on the printable project sheet. But this one for B, I have 1x4, just like it calls for. And then for C, I have 2.5x4, just like it calls for. So the only place I went kind of off the sketch is with my 8.5 layer. Now we're going to put B and C on there. And this is going to go liquid glue about the center, I think. Yeah, I think it's about center, left to right, top to bottom. And just barely overlap to keep the right and left margins the same. Yep, I like that. I love this paper, you guys. This was from the January online exclusives. And it's not part of a suite. It's called Splash of Sparkle. Just a lot of fun with the gold in there. All right, then we've got our focal. So usually we have a graphic and they kind of repeat through the sketches. Cupcake represents the focal image of your choice. This is our focal image, but we need D, and I didn't want to run something across. So what I did for D, because sketches are just a place to get started and crafty girls do what they want, I've got this piece of bubble bath I cut with the perennial postage dies. Let me show you, there's this one that has just the postage on the edges. And then I'm going to cut it in half and add it behind my focal image. So just a fun way to shake it up and make it work for the card that I'm making. Every sketch is going to kind of take its own creative turn, I think, as you're working. That and the 8.5 layer are kind of my creative turn on this sketch. All right, turn that. Now, what I want to do is, with the sticky back, I'm going to add that to the glue. And then, when I got it about how I want it, I'm going to add a little more glue to the back on these bits and then handle it from here as one piece. Pop that guy. Yeah, I like it. This one might stick out a little bit more than that one, but that's okay. I like the pink. All right, then a couple of pieces to embellish. I've got a flower, a leaf, and a clip. And let me change my view here really quick so I can make sure you're seeing what I'm showing you. The little clip is from Just a Note. The flower is from the Pedal Park Builder Punch. I had a bag of these already cut in my scraps, so it was the perfect one. I like the Delightful Wishes dies for a die cut flower that's about the same size. And then this is from the Creative Haven. I'm going to grab my Stamp and Pierce mat. Let me put this aside now because we're done with all the layers. We're just going to give this flower some shape with the Take Your Pick tool. I like to leave the cap on, press, makes a little cup shape flower, and then we can get some glue dots and add the flower and the leaf. I'm going to put a glue dot on the base of this. And then some dimensional on the clip. And the clip is, again, retired gold glimmer paper. But if you got the packet, if you guys didn't know, our Stamp sampler, paper sampler, designer series paper sampler people who got one of the top levels all got as my gift a free packet to make all 6 cards. So if you got the packet, we cut it for you, but this is just some retired gold glimmer paper that I had in my stash that just looks so good with this splash of sparkles. So we got our clip, and then we're going to tuck some leaves, and then we're going to pop on a flower. And this, again, this whole card is the theme. I had a few of these bows from another project already tied and sitting in my ribbon drawer. And normally when the ribbon retired, I would throw it away because not the ribbon itself, but all the bits I would throw away. Like if there was small scraps or bows that I tied for something else, it might have been thank you cards and I had some extra bows, I'd throw the bows away. Not anymore. So this is the ribbon that I used. It's called just white ribbon. It was kind of a weave. It's 1/4 inch. You might remember this one. We used it in Card Club. I cut it in half, hot dog wise, down the middle. And then once you cut it in half, it kind of wants to liberate its strands and it gets this kind of shabby chic. I love the movement that it brings. I like the way it looks. It's gonna fall apart a little bit if you cut that one down, but I think it adds some texture and some movement to the card. So I just cut it in half, hot dog wise, tied a little bow, put it on a glue dot, and then I'm gonna lift my flower up and tuck it right under the flower. Friends like you are golden. In the paper sampler, you guys got my favorite embellishments from the online exclusives right now. These are called pearlized faceted circles. And why are they my favorite? Because they go with like every online exclusive paper that's been offered in November and January. They really were a surprise to me. And I'm going to use this darker one. It's supposed to be Calypso Coral, I think, but it looks great with Timid Tiger. So we're going to add these ones. And we've used each of the colors in our series here. So let's see, where do I want that one there? Maybe a little one up over here. The more sparkle, the better on this. Just works. One here and one here. All right, so which one's your favorite card from the series? I'll review them. This is your last chance to get in on the prize wheel. Well, we'll review and give a sneak peek of Card Club. If you haven't seen it yet, we have a giveaway. You have to add your name and email address. It's going to go onto the prize wheel that we will spin in just a few minutes. And I'm going to review the series and show a sneak peek of Card Club, and then you can close it up. I'll warn you guys before I close it, but now's the time to get your name in there. What are we giving away? We're giving away 2 cards and 2 embellishments times 2 winners, all right? So our iridescent pearls and Pack Your Bags twine with 2 handmade cards made by me. We're going to do that 2 times. That's our prize. And then our series up for discussion. Those are our prizes. Our series up for discussion right now. Which one was your favorite? The Golden Friends. Hello, Easter Bunny. Easter Basket, hello. Let's see, where's my other sketchies? Oh, thank you. Or maybe Shortcut Card Sketch number 25. Maybe the bugs. We're featuring the bugs in Card Club. There will be some alternatives. We're discussing those today. Product of the month. Homemade treats. Or our Valentine. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I hope that you've enjoyed the series. I had so much fun making this series. I can't even tell you guys. This has been one of the most satisfying things I've done recently, besides Whimsy Workshop. But we're going to work on maybe getting that one back. I'll let you guys know when I get some updates with Angie. Let's see. I still like the espresso card best. I never think to use espresso as a card base. Hey, good. There. Hopefully you'll try it. Give it a try, Mimi, and share your early espresso cards in the card and the craft social. Golden Friends. You guys like the one I like best too. That's great. Product of the month is my favorite. It's got a little bit of sweet elegance to it, doesn't it? And that early espresso with the texture in the back lets all the rest of the products pop. So here again, we used the Timid Tiger or Calypso Coral, and then we used the Pretty in Pink? No, the Petal Pink from that embellishment pack, and then we used the white iridescent. And see how it just, what a wide range of products, of card designer paper that those complement. Let's see here. It's oh, the homemade treats. You guys like that homemade treats one, right? So cute. All right, let's see here. Let me give you a quick sneak peek of Card Club. Get your name on that prize wheel. I can't wait to give away some prizes. All right, so Card Club for cool people. If you join our monthly subscription program, Card Club bills on the 5th of the month, and we share the online contents and mail packets, because you can have it online only or online with a packet. Mail the packets on or about the 20th of the month. So right now, we are finishing up our Easter basket Card Club. We're packing those up. They should be pretty well ready to go for pickup tomorrow, as long as my UPS gets here today. But next month we're featuring the bugs, and with the bugs we're also going to do some fun techniques. We're using the Square Snippet Designer Series paper. You're going to get half a pack, and I'm going to show some fun quilting techniques to use with that paper. So there's our beautiful pattern embossing folder. We're actually going to use it to quilt the Square Snippets paper, and we're going to do 3 different quilt patterns. 2 cards with the first pattern, 2 cards with the second pattern, and 2 cards with the third quilty pattern. So if you're in for a fun adventure, join us for Card Club for Cool People March. If you are interested in the February Easter basket, there will be a online only replay. And Card Club has been 26 months now, I think. All of our Card Club online content. So if you want to just pick up a single class, you can go to kitchentablestamper.com/shop and then click on the Card Club for Cool People category, and you'll see all of the Card Club classes if you want to grab an online class and just pick and choose which ones. You can take them online right from the shop there. All right, so that, my friends, is our wrap up of our shortcut card sketch, our January-April online exclusive shortcut card sketch series. We did it, and
Corinne's asking if you found your O.
oh no, I didn't. I just yelled and my microphone went all red. No, I still can't find the O.
It went away.
It's gone. I've been thinking about moving the furniture a little bit to do kind of a deep clean. I was contemplating it this weekend. So if I move the furniture and do that deep clean, I'll report back if the O ever shows itself. All right, so this is it. Hopefully you've got your name on the prize wheel, and hopefully my friend Ann is going to close that prize wheel for me and let me know when it's ready to spin. In the meantime, I'm going to show you 2 quick little cuties while Ann's closing up the prize wheel. I told you guys that we've really picked it up in the kitchenettes. We're doing so much fun stuff. We're doing mystery stamping, we're swapping cards, we've got a Facebook group, and then of course there's a craft social where my team can be active there. We're working with our sister group with Kathy and her backyard stampers, and we're just having so much fun. And I wanted to show you guys some card swaps with the Easter basket just really quick. I pulled them out, and I get a lot of really awesome cards, and I hesitate to do mail bag because I never want anybody to feel like they sent a card and I didn't share. So this is kind of unusual for me to share cards, but these were so perfect for the theme of our prizes and our card club. So I want to just show you guys some cards that my team members made for swaps. If you are kitchenettes, I do try to make sure that I photograph all the swaps and put them in our team page so that there's an album there for you to go back and look through for ideas. But I don't, we talked about inside maybe sharing those albums to the kitchen table stamper business page, just so you guys can get a little glimpse in at what's going on in the kitchenettes in our team. I don't know if we've done it consistently, but we're gonna try to do that a little bit more too, is photograph the cards and get them posted up there. But these were so perfect for what we got going on now, and I wanted to show you these. Isn't this cute? All right, so here's our little bunny, like the one we used today, and then that same lovely stripe with the card front completely done. And then look at the cute little fold back where you can see both sides of the paper. And I love this because the paper is so different finish on both, from one side to the other, and to fold it, slice it, fold it back and reveal that, I thought was brilliant. So there's a fun little card and layout. That was done by my kitchenette, Stacy Ray. And then look at this one. This one's fun. Look at all the patterns, the radiating patterns, back and front sides together, and such a cute little hello spring card. Then I did all my bunny, I've been doing bunnies, lots of bunnies, but mine have all been white with white fluffy tails, and I love the little crumb cake bunny. Just the light crumb cake is so cute in its cheeks. All right, and then look inside of this one. You gotta see, look at that. Oh, cute with the little chick and the scribbles. And that was my kitchenette. Who did this one? This one's Sandy Lee. This is Sandy. And if you guys don't know Cards by Sandy Lee, check out Cards by Sandy Lee. She is so talented. All right, so those are our show and tell, our cards. And when Ann tells me the wheel's ready, we'll spin it. But in the meantime, I want to just take a look at your comments. Oh, no more pick a favorite grandchild. No. Oh, no, I can no more pick a favorite grandchild. Oh, Tina, that's so sweet. I'm glad you loved the whole series. Let's see here. And what did you order? Oh, product of the month ordered after seeing your card. And oh, I'm so glad that you can see it through my eyes. That's what I say when I make this samples. You can see the product through my eyes. And that product of the month, you're not gonna be disappointed. It's a great set. Golden Friends and product of the month. Oh, did you ordered the corner bundle and the product of the month? Who is that? Summers, Reba Summers. Did you order both the square Joyful Squares, that little corner bundle, and the product of the month? Oh my gosh, I love it. The bugs are adorable. Oh, awesome. My prize wheel's ready. So we're going to spin that up in just a second. Great cards, adorable cards. You guys are the best. Thank you. All right, ready Facebook? Ready YouTube? Let's go. Let's get some prizes given away here. Kathleen says I'll have to watch the replay. 2 cards today, Kathleen. Check it out. We'll also have clean videos for each card. So if you got the packet and you need to go back and review any of the designs to make your cards, you can check out our YouTube channel after Monday. Monday we'll post. Today we're going to post our Easter basket card, and then Monday we'll post our Creative Haven card, and all the videos 1 through 6, just the clean video, no chat, will be available for you to watch. Oh my gosh, you guys, 51 inputs. I think we had 50 last week, so we're up 1 more. Thank you, you guys. All right, I've got my prize wheel here, and it's all populated. 51 today. Thank you so much for joining our giveaway and for being with us here today. All right, so I think I am going to share my screen. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right page. I think I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. And then, and then I'm going to make my wheel big because Elena always tells me make the wheel big. And then, looks good. And let's spin for our first winner. And we're going to spin for 2. Our first winner is Wanda Suarez. Yay! And Wanda, I know I have your address, but I don't know if it's a current address. So please either email us, Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com, or Facebook message our business page and just confirm, let us know what your best mailing address is, okay? So that was Wanda. Thank you, Wanda. All right, then we're going to spin again. Let's go ahead and click spin again. Prize number 2, 2 cards, 2 embellishments, is gonna go to, who's that? Mimi. Yes, Mimi, I know we have a current address for you, my friend. Unless something weird has changed, we should be able to get that one to you pretty easy. And let's see, I'm gonna now not share my screen anymore. And there we go. We're coming back to the end. All right, you guys, if there's anything that I can do to help you stay crafty, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. If you're considering Card Club or the Join promotion, you want to grab some Stampin' Up! Products, great deal, free shipping plus a free Stampin' positioner, MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net. Click Join. You would like to shop, well, there's still free shipping on $75 orders, you guys, today only. MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net and click shop. I think that's all I got for you today. It was a big day, big series. I'll be back next Friday with a fun little tote project for you. And yeah, I'm really excited to have wrapped up our paper sampler series. That was a lot of fun. I will let you know when we're going to have another one. I'm debating. There's a lot of good paper in the March online exclusive, but we're going to also have new catalog in May. And so I really enjoyed doing the catalog, the January, April, and the November and January online exclusives all together. It made it make sense to do the 6 cards, the 3 sketches. So I'm considering doing the May online or the March online exclusives with the May catalog release. I'll let you know as that shakes or as the pieces settle on that. But keep in mind, we will be doing more paper samplers with the sketch series. So email subscribers and kitchentablestamper.com. You can bookmark and follow that. And our email subscribers always get the soonest details, the fastest details, printable flyers, all that stuff. So if you've enjoyed this series and you want to get in on our next paper sampler, subscribe to the email list, kitchentablestamper.com/email. Put in your name and email address, and that's where you'll learn of all the details, probably the fastest, delivered right into your email box. All right, guys, I hope that you have an awesome weekend. I'm going to go get on the packing line here so we can get Card Club out and review video number 1. Video number 2 is almost done for Card Club, so by tonight you should see that content delivered in your email. And that's it. I'm off. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay warm, and I'll see you next week.